to read today messages from the spirit world, which happened a few years ago. And these messages are truly incredible to read. Something is maybe very confronting, it's opening our mind, I think. And we can think better about life and do better in our life. That's why I'm reading it. But today I choose Swedenborg. There are many messages. There are messages from a main figure of main religion like a Buddha and Buddhist and Confucius and people who follow Confucius, Jesus and Christians and even communist thinkers, and also American presidents from beginning of America, from George Washington and so on. So let me read now Swedenborg. August 13, 1997. Swedenborg was the one whom I wanted to meet in my earthly life. In order to meet him, I waited for God's will. How does God think of that? God said that even though human's ability is limited, the power of Holy Spirit is infinite. Swedenborg was the one who thought the power of God more preciously than human's ability. He is staying in the good place, which is close to the paradise. Before I met him, I looked around his surroundings. His disciple came out to meet me. He said, "My teacher welcomes you." He said that my teacher got a revelation that God's messenger will visit today. So now he's waiting for you. When I entered the room, he greeted me with a bright smile and face. It was very good feeling. When I sat silently to introduce myself, he said that, "Oh, you are the one who received God's love and special grace and had lived with attending precious teacher. Therefore, can you give me a lecture of your teacher's thought?" So I introduced briefly about divine principle and unification thought. He also asked me to introduce True Father who had given such precious teaching. When I responded that you would already know about True Father, he said, "Your teacher is the one who shines the light like sun and moon. Because you attend such teacher who cannot be evaluated by human thinking, I have to learn from you." He asked me with his humble attitude like that. I promised him to have many chances to talk with him. He had very systematic and logical thought. However, I was wondering why this person stays in paradise although he experienced God's love and was serving God. He was in the place which he can see God's closely and was waiting for God's grace. However, because he lived with communicating with God for a long time, even when he came to the spiritual world, his spiritual eyes shone very brightly. People who are serving for him also were the people who had bright face and humble mind. However, because they don't know true parents' thought and blessing family, I came to think that before True Father comes to this world, I will witness them by giving lecture as soon as possible. Thank you. Have a great day.